People keep asking me how I'm so strong without actually looking like I'm strong. Well, it's simple. In order to look strong, you need big muscles. And in order to get big muscles, you need to take each one close to failure very often. I almost never do that because my goals are entirely different than most bodybuilders, but that's probably pretty obvious. It's kind of hard to explain because building strength makes building muscle much easier, and building muscle makes building strength much easier, but they are separate qualities. This systematic review and meta-analysis found that you gain the most amount of strength when you train with really heavy weight. Heavy meaning you literally fail in under 6 reps. So if you have a hard time just getting 3 reps in, then the weight is really heavy and you're bound to get stronger because of it. And the crazy thing is it doesn't really matter how much you do per workout. 1 or 2 sets is gonna have a very similar effect to 3 to even 5 sets, which is crazy. Anything more than that is probably junk volume if your goal is strength, meaning you're doing a whole lot of extra work with no extra benefit or reward. Ugh. But muscle growth, AKA hypertrophy, is a little different. The reason I look like a Dorito from the back but have some pretty small arms is because I don't train like a bodybuilder would. Volume is king for building muscle, which literally just means more sets and more reps. A strength-focused workout routine is going to hit a muscle group hard between 3 and 6 sets a week, which is what I do, but rarely with weights and with very strange exercises. A hypertrophy-focused routine is going to hit a muscle group 10 or even more times. And apparently muscle grows no matter what weight you use, as long as it's heavy enough that you hit failure before it becomes cardio. And you still have to do it 10 times a week. So it can be really heavy or relatively light. The literature says that anywhere between 6 to even 30 plus reps can be used to build muscle as long as it's close to failure. The only muscle-specific exercise I've ever really done that with is pull-ups, which definitely train your lats, which is why they are a little bit bigger in comparison to the rest of my body. All the other exercises I do are either flexibility related or are very, very difficult, and I can't really do them for more than a few reps. Oh, I almost fell. I do this because I train more for abilities rather than train for aesthetics. I haven't really seen anybody train the way that I do, probably because it's pretty masochistic. I basically hold positions that are borderline painful for time and do exercises that are difficult enough that I can't do very many reps. I'm definitely not a bodybuilder, and I'm definitely not a powerlifter. I treat my stretching like a bodybuilder treats training, which is to say lots of sets and lots of reps, or in this case, seconds held. And I treat calisthenics, which is bodyweight training, like a powerlifter, which means low sets, low reps, but a very high intensity. So pound for pound, I'm probably stronger than the average person, and I'm definitely more flexible. Do me a favor and don't be that one person that bashes on one way of training or another. My way of training would probably not be best if you wanted to be a professional bodybuilder. And you don't need amazing shoulder mobility to have an amazing life. We all have different goals. What's optimal for you might not be optimal for me. If you want to be big, get big. If you want to be strong, get strong. If you want to be flexible, I have free ebooks just for you. And follow my Instagram if you want to know when a full program drops from me. Oh, and if your hinges are rusty, get flexi joints. Stay flexi.